It has been months since the recall effort against Mayor LaToya Cantrell began, and in less than 3 weeks, we're going to know if there will be an actual vote.
Well, this week, the number of signatures needed was lowered after the No LaToya group and the Secretary of State came to a settlement, but we still have a lot of questions about this. Alyssa Curtis brings us up to speed.
Wednesday, February 22nd, the group No LaToya recall turned in the signatures they gathered to the registrar of voters. Before that, the group filed a lawsuit against the Secretary of State and the Registrar of Voters, claiming the voter rolls were inaccurate. Therefore, the number of signatures they needed was inaccurate. After a 3 days long court proceeding beginning Monday, February 27th, they ultimately came to an agreement. The Secretary of State used data from past canvasses to calculate that the number of active registered voters given to the registrar for the recall petition should have been cut by 25,000. So now, instead of needing about 50,000 signatures, the recall petition needs just under 45,000. Now the registrar is working to validate the signatures. If the petition has enough signatures, the governor will set a date for a recall vote. Many are asking for the registrar's office for transparency in the process. WWL-TV asked the registrar if we can document the process and if they could speak to us about it. A representative of the office said they won't be doing any interviews at this time or providing comments. Here's what we want to know. How exactly does the office validate signatures? Who and how many people are working the signatures? What documents are the petition signatures being compared to? Councilmember Helena Moreno has asked for transparency in the process. She was not available for comment, but in the past has released a statement saying in part, lack of transparency by public officials only leads to the appearance of potential tampering and fuels concerns of outside political interests attempting to interfere in the process. Not only do we not know how the signatures are being certified, we also don't know how many signatures the No LaToya group gathered. Vice Chair of the recall group, Eileen Carter, says they were waiting for the Secretary of State to confirm the number of active registered voters first.
You know, our number isn't going to move. Their number was vacillating. So we wanted, I think that, you know, anybody would be like, that's fair to know what there is before I tell you mine.
Now that they have that number, Carter says the group will meet and release the number.
We definitely want to make sure that we are open with the public.
The Registrar of Voters office has until March 22nd to verify the signatures. Alyssa Curtis, Eyewitness News.
The mayor's legal team told us they'll be talking about all of their options to challenge the settlement.